Hey guys, Ellie here. Today, I wanted to make a little bit of a follow-up video on a topic that I discussed in a recent video. I think I made it 1 or 2 weeks ago. I don't remember exactly, but if y'all will remember, recently I made a video talking about how the pigs had just absolutely ransacked and destroyed our pasture, how they were digging holes and rooting our pasture right over here, to be specific. Hi, Annabelle. Hey, baby. Annabelle seems to have dug herself a hole as well to be comfortable in. You resting, Annabelle? You being a good little piggy? Hey, baby. Got my little kangaroo. Hi, Annabelle. Anyways, this pasture right here, I showed y'all that our pigs had absolutely ransacked and demolished the place. If y'all, I'll put a screenshot on the video right here so you can see how bad it looked. But I'm really proud to announce and show you guys that our hey buddy, my good rooster, my great dog. Look how good it looks right now, you guys. It's not perfect, don't get me wrong. There's still more area that's dirt than grass. But look how much green grass we're getting to grow. The big old divots and massive hog-rooted holes are now just tiny. They're not even noticeable, actually. It just looks so much better, don't you think, Lovey? Compared to when the pigs first destroyed the place. The rain really helped. Megan and I threw some seed while it was raining, and so that's how we've been getting this grass to grow. We've drugged the pasture to kind of fill the holes and kind of make it an even terrain, and so I'm really proud of how good it looks. But in that other video, I mentioned there was several big steps we were going to take to try to rehabilitate our ground, and that was only step one, the things that I mentioned to you just now. And so step one of the plan is going pretty good, but we still have some other plans we want to implement. Today will be part two, and in other words, us implementing step two of our grand plan. There's Wilma right there. Still hadn't had her babies yet. Hold them hostage inside that big fat belly. Anyways, guys, step two of our master plan involves pasture rotation. Now, we've done this before, but in case, that's sweet. Meg's giving Ziggy, spraying him down with some water. It is kind of hot today. It feels like a summer day, even though it's almost New Year's. This inconsistent weather is hard on us. You can probably tell my throat's kind of gunky. I keep having to clear it, so hope y'all will excuse that. But anyways, pasture rotation. It's a healthy practice on any farm because, as y'all know, when your animals are eating grass and grazing, parasites live in the grass and in the ground. They're microscopic, so you can't see them, but they're always there. And the lower to the ground you get, the more prevalent they are. So common sense tells you that once you're eating the grass, that starts out kind of high, kind of up like that, and then once you eat it down towards the ground and the soil, you'll start encountering more parasites and has a higher risk of your animals getting sick, getting overtaken by them. So what professionals do is they will give their herd full pasture of tall green grass, and then they will have a second pasture that's vacant. And meanwhile, while the animals, the goats and the sheep, are eating the grass in pasture one, the grass in pasture two is just growing and growing and growing. And so eventually, after a few months, the ground in pasture one will be eaten down, kind of like you see right here. And then at that point, once you're starting to realize that, okay, they might be getting near, let's call it parasite level, let's switch them over to pasture two that's tall and green, and so they can have a good separation from the parasites. And then meanwhile, pasture two is when it starts getting eaten down, and then pasture one will start growing back healthily again. Y'all kind of understand what I'm saying? It's like a cycle. And so today we're going to do that as part of our regular pasture rotation, but also along with keeping our animals healthy and safe from parasites. It should also give a chance for the grass here and the holes that our pigs burrowed to kind of grow back. I kind of rambled a little bit, and I hope I didn't talk your ear off too badly. That's what we're doing today. We're going to pasture rotate. We have to take into account the donkeys, of course, because they're in that pasture currently. So we're going to figure out how everybody interacts with each other. We're going to figure out the best way to do this, and we will take y'all along for the ride with us. without further ado, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of the video. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is such an exciting moment. We are about to officially open the gate. This right here will give everybody a chance to go everywhere. Oh, the dogs, I already let them go in here sometimes and hang out. This is gonna be fun right here. Our little goaties see what's going on. The gate's opening, you guys. Come explore, come play. The donkeys are right there. So the donkeys might come over here. Now, obviously, we're not gonna let them be running around uncontrolled permanently. This is just for 5 or 10 minutes while I go get the feeds from my car and while I kind of get them in the right feed buckets and whatnot. You know, our little containers that we have for our feed. So this will just give everyone a chance to kind of explore the new areas, and it will help us kind of gauge and determine who wants to go where, because even though we do need the goats to be on the fresh grass and we want to try to rehabilitate our pasture, it doesn't mean the animals can't have a little bit of say-so in what they want to do. And so there's a few animals like the donkeys and the pigs, the donkeys and Ziggy, they could go either pasture wherever they want to. And so this will help us kind of determine that. What are you thinking, Levy?
I want to say something, because I imagine you talked about parasites, and I just think it was really informative. Hello, what Dr. Cochran said because we did ask her about this. We were talking about, you know, well, there's currently donkeys on our alternative pasture, which is our pasture rotate. Is their poop going to have, because that's where the parasites come from, right, in the soil?
You're worried about if the parasites from the donkeys could transfer to the goats and the sheep.
And her initial
look, guys, they're already grazing. They already love it. Do you see this, Levy?
I know.
They already love it. So even Angel, they love it so much already. Oh, that's so exciting. I love that for them.
Her initial read was that of the ones that would affect our goats, the most common ones, no. So
Velvet's excited. Oh, that is one filthy donkey.
She don't even know what's going on.
Oh my goodness, Velvet, baby.
Hello, Caitlin. Would you like to come this way?
Oh, Velvet, baby, that's crazy.
Would you like to come this
It'll be fun dragging this pasture too. It's a lot bigger. There's a few mounds of poop the donkeys have that I'll probably need to drag at some point.
But I say let them explore a little bit.
Yeah.
And then when they calm down, you can drag it.
Yeah, and then also once I get the food in our little food containers, it'll be easier to get them to cooperate by shaking the feed than it will be trying to drag them to where they need to go.
Yeah, because it's going to be the pigs you would have to.
Yeah, the pigs. Oh yeah, I don't want to drag the pigs. I've had to do that with Wilma enough times. I'd rather just shake some pig food and then they come running.
I honestly, I don't think the donkeys are going to care much about this part, because this will be
You don't think?
Because nothing's really changing for them unless they decide they want to go to the pond pasture. I would rather them stay over here though, so that because they have more shelter. But I guess if they want to go to the pond pasture, they could choose that. But
we'll figure it out. We'll see.
I think they like over
They might want to stay here with the goats. I trust them with the goats. I know some people might be hesitant and worried about it, but we can keep a close eye on them. All right, so some good news right here, guys. We got the 3 pigs in the front pond area. I got some feed for them, so that's how I've been able to lure them here. We got the geese coming as well. King Robbie's already here, which is perfect because these are the ones that we want to be here in the front pond area. As long as I can keep quiet and keep all the goats in the donkey pasture where they are right now, then I can feed these guys and then close the gate, and then we will be set just like that. So let me do it right quick. All right, we got all them fed. They are happy. Now we just need to get in here, and like I mentioned a second ago, we need to go close that gate so we don't get a bunch of rogue goats running over here. All right, let's get that latch. Let's head over here. So yeah, guys, that about sums it up. Gate's right there. Like I was mentioning a second ago, the pigs and the geese are in this area right here, and then the goats will be over there. The donkeys and Ziggy, we haven't decided yet. Actually, and the dogs, we haven't decided for the dogs yet either what we should do. For now, I'm gonna let them hang out over here with the goats and with the donkeys, but I don't know, it's still to be determined. The only ones that are set in stone are goats here, pigs here. Everything else is to be determined. Donkeys, dogs, and Ziggy Bird. Y'all let me know what y'all think. If y'all have any ideas, you can see even right here, this is some areas that were dug up pretty bad, but we got a little bit of grass growing. So it has potential. I'm very excited going forward how this will turn out. But with all that said, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed. Y'all be sure to let me know in the comments what kind of stuff you guys want to see. I hope you all have an incredibly blessed rest of your day. And as I always say, your boy Ellie out.